Using a sorcery and immediately canceling it to let your character hover in the air longer and delay your fall to the ground. Your rune cooldown recharges during this, but you cannot use your rune until your feet touch the floor again. It can also be used to carry a little momentum off quick acceleration. This is essentially just another form of hovering, so you won't have to use it that often, but it does a couple of things that hovering doesn't. For example, it doesn't take mana, which makes it infinite in theory. The only limit is that you can't touch the ground. My sorcery buttons are on my mouse. It doesn't matter whether if you still have them on Q and E, that works perfectly fine too. Just whatever you're used to, same process. Mechanically, it's actually really simple. All you have to do is hold your sorcery button down, press right click, release your sorcery button, and then you repeat that process as many times as you want for as ever long as you want to marry Poppins for. It's not a super game-changing mechanic, but it does make you feel like you're more in control of your character around terrain, in combat, just so you have that extra level of movement and that option to move. When I say smoother, I mean like when you're about to run out of mana and you notice that before you hit your destination, instead of using all your mana and falling to the floor, you use this Mary Poppins method instead to get to your destination wherever it is. Like I said, it's not like a super important mechanic. It does have its uses for sure though. One being it can mix up your movement in combat. You can get lost in trees and you don't fall when people expect you to. A lot of people just expect you to hit the floor or you fall at your normal rate, you know. This is one way to delay that fall and mix up your movement. A second one, pretty clear, is to avoid stuff on the floor. That means stone hits, toxic puddles, firewalls depending on your height. But definitely in Stone Shaper v Stone Shaper matchups, this is pretty important for me. And the third thing is that it lets you go from one place to another while keeping your rune / mana. That's like the biggest thing for sure. You can use your rune to get some height, and then you can use the Mary Poppins method to just float over to your destination, and your mana and your rune will be ready for a fight just in case someone's there, so you don't start a fight at disadvantage. So instead of using your rune like 2-3 times and hovering all the time, you can be caught out like at any time there. Like you're wasting rune charges or your only rune charge, you're wasting mana. Somebody can just come at you because they see that your resources are down. This is a way to counter that, to always be ready for a fight. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple mechanic. It's just taking sorcery hovering that one step further to make your gameplay just a little bit better. I hope this helps you understand Spellbreak some more. I'm definitely going to do more videos like this in the future. I'm going to get better at it, but until then, stay happy.